We're joined now by Desmond Sean Ellington, who plays Hercules Mulligan and James Madison in the Broadway musical Hamilton, playing right now at the Altria Theater. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Good morning. I just want to kind of jump right into it. When folks head to the show, what can they expect?
Oh man, you can expect a good time. We're going to give you 3 hours of excitement, of storytelling, of drama, of American history, all wrapped up in theater. You're going to hear jazz and R&B and rap influences in the music, and you're going to see dance. You're going to see jumping off tables, stools being thrown in the air. It's a whole lot, and you're going to enjoy every minute of it. I guarantee you.
Now, the first show you guys had in Richmond was on Tuesday night, right? So how have the audiences been here in the River City?
The audiences have been amazing. A lot of the show that we tell, a lot of the characters are right here from Virginia. So whenever Thomas Jefferson makes his grand entrance in Act 2, it's almost like Beyonce coming out on the stage. Like, that's how the reaction from the audience is. So I'm like, oh, okay, they know who this character is. So the audiences have been amazing, and we look forward to just hitting the stage every night for the 2 weeks that we're here.
Very cool to have that local tie there. Now, was it hard, as a cast member to not only memorize these lyrics, but you guys, half of it is basically rapped. So how was that different than, your normal quote unquote Broadway production?
Yeah. It was interesting, to say the least, getting a script about this thick of all the songs that we had to learn. But through the audition and the rehearsal process, it's kind of like the saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So we literally learned the show like one section at a time. And before we knew it, we knew the whole thing. So at this point, after about 5 years of touring with this particular company, I could probably say do the show in my sleep. It's just part of my everyday vernacular at this point. But it's a lot of words, and we talk really, really fast. And we hope that you all get all of the words. We try to enunciate as much as we can. Thank God for our amazing sound department who helps us, so we don't have to work as hard. But yeah, a lot of words. And it was just, it's like, hey, we're actors and we're creatives. And so this is something that's new. This is something that is, as far as theater is concerned, like this is something that's going to be fun, because we like the challenge and we like new things. So yeah, it's been amazing. But yeah, definitely a challenge to do this every night.
I'm sure it's very cool to see audience members kind of, mouth every single word. I feel like I'm one of those annoying ones who just like quietly sings to myself.
We love it. We love it. Like, hey, y'all help us out. Because sometimes, even now, we'll drop a line or forget a word, and the audience will be right there like, this is what it is. And we're like, yes, thank you.
That's hilarious. They always got your back. Always, always, always.
Always. We love it.
What would you say is your personal favorite moment of the show?
Personal favorite moment. As an audience member, I'll say this. Like, when I first saw the show, the moment where my mouth kind of like dropped open was the song "Satisfied" in Act 1, where the song actually kind of rewinds and we tell the same story but from a different perspective, from Angelica Schuyler's perspective. When I saw that piece of theater right there, I was like, I must be in this show, because that was amazing. Being in the show, one of my favorite moments is always going to be Room Where It Happens. First of all, the song is amazing. And then what's actually going on in the story, as far as, Aaron Burr telling, how the Capitol was, where it was how it was decided, and the dealings between Thomas Jefferson and James Madison and Hamilton, all going on while Burr is so desperately wanting to be in this room where it's happening. Just the storytelling of it all, the choreography, Burr jumping off a table. What? It's exciting. So that's always been one of my favorite moments of the show.
Yeah, jumping off the table is really the selling point there. That's also one of my favorite songs. So yeah, I could totally see that.
Off the table. Oh my God. And the table, let me let you all know, the top is made of glass. I'm just letting y'all know that we are really risking it all to give y'all an amazing show. So yes.
Just being committed to the performance, really, right?
It's being committed every night, 8 shows a week. We got to give it our all because you all are wanting, it's a new show every time we do it, because it's a new audience. It's people, whether they've seen it 17 times or one time, it's a different show every time. So we like to bring that.
Love that. One last question for you. What message do you want audiences to walk away with after they see this?
Just to be grateful for all of the things, and not all of them were good, but everything that took place to get us to where we are now and the freedoms that we have now and those type of things is just to kind of be mindful and just to be grateful. Like, wow, a lot of people sacrificed a lot of things so that we, can have and be who we are now. And we're still fighting, but, it's good to look back and like, oh, this is where it all started. And then two, just leaving and seeing an amazing piece of theater and a company and a show led by people of color, as leads, which is an amazing thing, especially in a show like this that, and a political climate that we're in now, to leave the show saying, wow, if they can do it, I can do it. Whatever it is, be inspired. If it's theater, even if it's something else, but just to see somebody on that stage that looks like you, or that says, hey, now I think I want to look into this, to doing something like that. So just want to be inspired, and that's what we want the people to lead with.
Very cool. We can catch Hamilton at the Altria Theater through Sunday, April 23rd. Desmond, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. You all have a good day.